Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on.
Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know?
What do they know?
What do they see?
What do they see?
If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun,
Give me a gun.
I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun,
Give me a
I will
gun.
shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No, no, no.
Biafra will live forever. 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 Biafra will live forever.
Ogerugo manige Kanu. The lovers of Biafra.
Biafra.
This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga Bandizu. What make us a giant of Africa? Adam Pochinti na Sugo. Mbogeru Nisinanya. Hello Lisa Binigwe. Out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like Nnamdi Kanu for this our rescue mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand.
No go stand.
What did they know?
What do they know?
What do they see?
What do they see?
If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no, no, no.
See Ojukwu, our hero, how the fighting never stop. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but no fun we stop, they cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality.
ebe ọ bụghị ihe si abịa ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri unu ama ebe anyị si abịa Chineke kere ụwa cheta m Chineke kere ụwa cheta m ọ gaghị efu Chineke kere ụwa cheta m ọ gịnị egwu anyị ji eme ndị Fulani arụ agbacha ya like this ahụ anyị niile na-abụrụ brain anyị tụchaa Chineke ahụ anyị niile na-abụrụ brain bụrụ wisdom anyị were ya na-akpa mkpamkpa ndị Fulani anyị ga-ewere uru na-eme ihe ọ na-afụ ya n'anya tinye ha eze tinye ha eze niile tinye ha tinye ha hey akwụkwọ ndụ ọ na-eme si ya tinye ha eze tinye ha eze niile tinye ha eze hey hey my name Odega Fagi afa gị ọbago n'akwụkwọ nsọ odego afa gị the God in heaven, he wrote my name, he wrote my name, he wrote my name with the God in heaven. Woo! Wrote my name with the God in heaven. Wrote my name, wrote my name, the God in heaven. Odega Fagi, have God written your name in a golden pen? Check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. He wrote my name in the golden pen. Wrote my name. He wrote my name. He wrote my name. My name with the golden pen. We have a few minutes more to start. The truth. Hey! Again. Onye nwanare tito. Why meghere m ọnụ ụzọ? Meghere m ọnụ ụzọ. Meghere m ọnụ ụzọ. Meghere m ọnụ ụzọ. Meghere m ụzọ wisdom. Open the door of wisdom. Open the door of knowledge. Open the door to always stand on the truth, the path of truth and diligence. Open the door so that the enemy will be dying on social media. Open the door so that the Janjaweed will be dying on social media. Hey, while I will be dancing, open the door of brain so that when I open my mouth, God will speak through me. Open the door of wisdom so that the enemy will come to learn from me. Open the door of wisdom so that whenever I open my mouth, the enemy will be forced to come and watch me and learn from me. Organic. Hey. Nagarin, Negarin, Nagarin, Negarin. Emanka, Emankoso, Negarin, Navarano, Namine Uzoma, Masabuzoma Chineke. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hey. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, gini. Mara nokia. Hallelujah. 2 minutes more to go. 2 minutes more to go. Etu akodi. Hey! Hallelujah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Etu isi kwado na nke ugbu a. Abụrụ ka isi kwado na mbụ. 1 minute more to go. Cheze ya. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah.
Anyị na-ekele Jehova n'ihi na ọ dịrị anyị mma. N'ihi na ọ bụrụ ndị buru anyị ụzọ gba ọsọ ahụtara ịdị mma Chineke.
Mba, no. Ọ bụrụ ndị bụ ụzọ gbaba ọsọ Biafra. Mba.
N'abụ ọma, ọgụ isii na iri na isii. Ma sị, kelenụ Jehova n'ihi na ọ dị mma. N'ihi na ruo mgbe ebighị ebi ka ebere ya dị.
Etu a ka ọ dị.
Kelenụ Chineke kachasị chi niile. N'ihi na ruo mgbe ebighị ebi ka ebere ya dị. Kelenụ onye nwe unu kachasị ndị nwe unu niile. N'ihi na ruo mgbe ebighị ebi ka ebere ya dị.
Etu a ka ọ dị.
Kelenụ onye naanị ya na-alụ oke olu dị iche iche. N'ihi na ruo mgbe ebighị ebi ka ebere ya dị. Amen.
Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Jehovah na kona bia. Cheze ya. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. Kele Jehovah. All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching from. We are live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. We are live and direct on Enter Biafra live streaming app. We are live and direct on YouTube. We are live and direct on Twitch and other social media platforms. We are live and direct also on Facebook, but Facebook is going to be cut off just in 1 minute because everybody must go to our own broadcasting platform where this information is being disseminated. So you have to join us there as we dissect, as we use truth to destroy Nigeria, as we call the subconsciousness of Biafrans all over the world, as we call Biafrans back home, as we call Biafrans living in entire southern Nigeria to rise up
from Monday, the sit at home should be observed more than before until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is released unconditionally. Having said that, those of you watching from Facebook, we are sorry you have to switch over to the other side where the analysis, exposition, and the whole thing you need to know where we are going to do this evening. Remember, what I will do this evening is a call for every Biafran to rise up and don't relent. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. The question I want to ask you, those of you who are watching from Facebook, because you may not have the opportunity to watch this program, is that consistency is the key. Ask yourself question, are you observing consistency? Can people look at you today and say you are being consistent with your dealings and your agitation for Biafra? Those of you who are saying, Simon Ekpa, always pray before your program. You can't tell me how to run my program. You can't tell me how to pray. You don't know how I do my prayer before coming live. I don't need to be praying. I don't need to be praying. You don't understand these things of the spirit the way I understand it. Okay? Everybody have different modus operandi. Everybody have different way of doing things. Everybody have different way of communicating to God. I don't believe in coming here to pray before God answer me. I don't believe in coming here to pray before God take charge. All the brokers have been doing all these years. Have you ever seen me coming to my live program to pray to God? But the question is, haven't God been using me to do wonder in the Biafra agitation? So why are you now interested in me praying first? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying in his program. I don't do copy. Our leader is our leader. He prays every day. He come live to do program. That is him. And I can never be him. I communicate with my God. I have covenant. I have covenant with God. And that covenant I have with God is unbroken covenant. Even if I sin today, God still have the covenant with me. That is not to say you should go and sin. If I sin today, God will forgive me. That is why we are human beings. Okay? You see, the way I understand Christianity is completely different from those of you in Africa. I am not that kind of fanatic. Okay? I understand the principle of life. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that Jesus Christ is my personal Lord and Savior. I confess him as my Lord. I confess God. I believe in angels. I believe in the Holy Spirit. So what else do I need? I understand how God works, and that is the secret. And I will use Israelite, to give you example. As a descendant of the Jews, as a descendant of an Israelite, I believe the covenant of God is unbreakable, and it is all about your faith. So because the covenant of God is unbreakable, it does not matter what we do, God will still bless us. It does not matter what we do, the Spirit of God will always be with us 24/7. Every blessed minute, every second of the day, God is working with us, protecting us, living in our mind, working in our brain, and we are productive. We are productive and contributing positively to the society, and everything we touch our hand shall prosper because the Spirit of God is in us. Akachukudia. So I don't need to come and pray to God. God, come here and guide me in this program because he's already guiding my ways. I don't need to consult him every day. In fact, I don't need to disturb God. God is already in me. So why should I be calling him every time? Let me tell you people, I am not telling you to believe what I'm saying, But I want to use Israelite to give you a little bit narration, a bit narrative of the Israelite. You know, some of you who believe in this God, who are Christians, who are just, you want to be more Catholic than a Pope. You want to be more Catholic than Pope. The Israelites you people are using to give example every day, go and check them. Go and check how they live. Go and check how Israelites worship God. Go and check how they pray. But you know what? Even in a dry land, in the land of Israel, if you plant something, it will grow. The land of Israel is dry, very, very dry. But go there and plant something. Everything you plant on that land grows. Have God punished the Israelite? As small as Israel, they are so powerful that the entire world fear them. As little, as small as Israel, they are one of the most powerful countries in the world. Do you know why? Because of the covenant of God with Israelite. Covenant of God. So when God have covenant with you, it does not matter what you do. It does not matter. Even if you do wrong, you just ask God, God will forgive you. In fact, the blessing of God and the covenant of God, the promise of God can never be reversed. Once God say you are going to be destined, it does not matter. Even if you don't want it, you are going to get it. So, I don't know who is this person calling me all the time. So my people, those who ask me to pray, I don't need to pray here. You don't tell me how to communicate with my God. I have my own way of communicating with God. And each time I come to make broadcast, God is speaking through me. So I don't know which one is more profitable. Is it the one that I will come here to shout, "Oh, Jesus, come down and bless me. Let me have this program. Let everybody listen to." I don't need that. Because God sent me on this mission. So why should I be asking him to come and take charge? He's already charged. In fact, every blessed day, when I want to speak Biafra, the special angel assigned to me by God from birth. I'm not talking about when I joined Biafra, from birth. That angel will always come here and take charge. So I don't know the kind of difference you want me to make by asking for prayer. I don't know whether, because even if you come here, the spirit will arrest you. If you dare to come to say we are lying, because we don't lie. Once you come here, we are going to open your brain and you will receive sense and receive your deliverance. Our own is a pop and play. Our own deliverance is not go and come back. We will deliver you right here and right now. So we want to have those people who think that Simon Ekpa is a sabo on this program. We want to have you to come and tell the viewers and the world how you arrived at a conclusion that Simon Ekpa is a sabo. For those of you who go and peddle lies just because somebody paid you and encourage you, or somebody encourage you without payment to go and attack Simon Ekpa, we want you to come here and tell people how you arrived at that Simon Ekpa is agent of Nigeria government. Some of you are accusing Nelly Ofebu that Nelly Ofebu don't have any proof about what she's saying and about accusation and all that. And it is you that is still accusing Simon Ekpa that Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government. And people are not asking you questions. Do you have proof? But you are quick. You are quick to ask Nelly Ofebu to bring proof. You are quick to ask other person accusing any principal officer of IPOB to bring proof. But you have been on the social media everywhere. Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government. Nigeria government have paid him money. Do you have any proof to say that I am even speaking to any politician in Nigeria? I want you to bring a proof. To say that, bring a proof where Simon Ekpa was speaking with any politician in Nigeria. I'm not even talking about money. No. I don't even want you to bring proof of money. I want you to bring audio conversation where Simon Ekpa was discussing with a politician, whether it is a councillor, whether it's a local government chairman, whether I am challenging the entire Biafra this evening. I am challenging the entire Biafra, including the one that fly, they say M branch or whatever. I am challenging all of them. Let them bring audio. I think this is the only way to silence me. I am challenging all those people who say they want Simon Ekpa to leave IPOB for them and leave Biafra struggle for them. Any day you bring a audio conversation about me discussing with a politician, not like elected officials, because everybody is a politician. If I speak to people in Nigeria, they are all politicians. If I speak to somebody who is a ward, I don't know whether a ward leader or what they call it, is that I'm telling you, I want you to bring any audio telling me where I am discussing with any elected official in Nigeria, and I will leave the struggle for you. You don't win. Because there are none. You can't. I know how many of them. I want you to challenge them. Anywhere you hear them say, Simon, these are the people who are accusing Nelly Ofebu that she don't have evidence. But today, they are parading Simon Ekpa have collected money. Nigeria government have bought Simon Ekpa. They implanted him in IPOB and without proof. So let them provide just a telephone conversation, and the Nigerian government will be happy to, see me out of Biafra way. So they don't need to pay money to anybody, to blackmail me. The only blackmail that I want them to do now is to bring audio conversation where I am discussing with any governor, where I'm discussing with any senator, where I'm discussing with any House of Representatives, where I'm discussing with any local government chairman, where I'm discussing with a councillor. Not even about Biafra. Not about Biafra. Okay? Not about Biafra. Just a conversation that somebody is my friend in Nigeria politics. And if they cannot provide this audio, my brother, know that this is the reason why we are not going to let them to continue. Until they leave the struggle, because with these people, Biafra can never come. The impurity in them is smelling. So with this kind of propaganda and blackmailing, Biafra will never come. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is shouting for 100 men. So I am challenging them today. Yes. So what I was saying, as I am challenging them, I don't think there are 10 people in this struggle, 10 highly placed people in this struggle that can take this challenge, that can challenge that can come openly and challenge entire Biafrans the way I'm challenging you now, that they are not speaking with politicians, that they are not speaking with the people elected in their places. I want to, this is open. This is worldwide. People are watching. We have about 6,000 people watching, 1,600 on YouTube. Already, 6,000 people watching this already. So I am challenging them to, and I am telling you now that none of these people can do this challenge I'm doing now. That I want you to bring audio where I have ever spoken with any elected person in Nigeria. Not to talk of, I'm not even talking about talking with the people to discuss Biafra. Do you understand? Let me not even mention Biafra. Just don't hear me talk Biafra. Till today's date is already 28, where I am now, 28th of November. From tomorrow, I don't know. Because as I'm making this broadcast now, somebody will, by tomorrow, Senator will call me. Simon Ekpa, I am Senator Yarima. How are you doing? And they will record it and bring it tomorrow and say, Simon Ekpa, you speak with the senator. Senator asks you, how are you doing? So till today, the 28th day of November 2021, Nigeria government will be very happy to have a conversation like that, so that they will kick me out of the way, because I have been the nightmare. God have used me to be the nightmare of Nigeria, and he can attest to that. All right, we are going to enter Biafra. All right, somebody is asking me to close the Facebook. All right, see you all in Enter Biafra. Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't remember to close it. So, we are now all here on Enter Biafra Channel 1, Enter Biafra live streaming app, YouTube, Twitch, and other streaming platform. So the challenge is on. When they tell you Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government, tell them what is their proof. They don't have proof. I don't even need to say that, but let them bring audio conversation. In fact, not even audio. Let them bring text message. Let them bring it. Let them bring audio. They can't. They can't. But there are the people who are accusing Nelly Ofebu. So why are they accusing Nelly Ofebu that Nelly Ofebu don't have proof? I'm not here to justify the accusation of Nelly Ofebu. That is not what I'm here for do. I'm not here to defend Nelly Ofebu's accusation. Okay, but I'm telling you, if somebody is even test, even test. Okay, it is not even test. I am not here to accuse or to defend Nelly Ofebu in any way. But I am asking you, if you are accusing Nelly Ofebu or attacking her for not having evidence, but I believe she has some evidence in her possession. But if you are accusing her, there is no evidence. Why would you now come and start accusing Simon Ekpa? Because as a matter of fact, I may not be wrong if I say that those who are encouraging the people attacking me and others have been discussing with the Nigeria politicians on the phone. They have negotiated with Nigeria politicians. So after negotiating with Nigeria politicians, for whatever reason, they will now tell the people, go and attack him. Hey, this guy is spoiling something for us. Go and attack him. Hey, attack him. And they don't know that attack cannot do me anything. I am not the kind of person you have ever seen in this struggle. I am not. You have never seen my type. I have not started. I am not started though. I am just holding my break. When this break will lose, it is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when I will lose this break, all of you put together, including those who, any place you stay, anywhere in Europe, threatening to cut people's head who are fighting Biafra for you, you will go back to Africa. You will go back. Those who seeking asylum, me, you will go back. You don't know what I can do. If I want to do something, you people don't know me. You don't know what I can do single-handedly. You will go back to zoo if you are in this Europe. And I will make it possible if I want. All of you threatening to kill people because they have different opinion with your own opinion, because you have different divergent view. You sit in Europe to threaten to cut people here. Me will take you back to Africa. And it doesn't cost me anything. But you know what? I will not do it. I will not do it. But if I want to do it, it doesn't cost me anything. Because I have the key. I have the key So not only that, you are going to face persecution. But you know, I will not blame you because you will use your hand to kill yourself. You will use your hand to kill yourself. So ask them to bring proof of Simon Ekpa working with Nigeria government. Ask them to, they don't know me. That is just it. I can single-handedly take you back to Nigeria. If I want to fight this war with you people, I will take all of you that are seeking asylum in IPOB with IPOB name, and you are threatening people on social media. All of you will be deported if I want. My own is that I will come here and tell you. If I want now, I will start it today. And you all go back. Because Nigeria, as a matter of fact, Nigeria is not even regarded as is not even in the crisis zone. It's not regarded as a crisis zone. All these things you come on social media to rant cannot give you asylum. It can't give you asylum. Some of these people are not actually fighting for Biafra. It is because they want to use Biafra to get paper. That's all. They want to use it to get paper. It's not like they want to fight for Biafra. It is selfish interest. They don't have no regard for Biafra. I am telling you. And any day they get paper, that you see them, they will not come on social media again. Any day they get that document, they will not come on social media again. The one you call your deputy before, is it not the same story we are hearing? Who is John Ray? What is it? What is he saying? What is he saying? We don't have time to give anybody second chance today. Today, I joke Webia. Before we go into the exposition, we do not have time for any second chance, except I don't see him. Where is the John Ray? John Ray, at Simons, please tell us your fans that you have nothing with the Idu saga that is circulating online. Your fans, well-wishers are worried seriously. You see, this is of course is not. I don't know if you have any other comment, but this is not out of context. As a matter of fact, I did not come here to address this. Any Idu is a name of a place. Igodo is a name of place. I am with Biafra, and I will continue to be with Biafra until the people have a change of mind. You see, we know that a lot of people have issue with Biafra. It is not a new thing, okay? It is the same reason why some people are being skeptical in supporting Biafra because of the name. And we never had any problem with the name. This whole issue of name have been raised severally in different forums and all that. But it is not about the name now. It is not about the name. The Biafra people will collectively adopt the name. If they want to change the name, it is going to be by referendum. We understand the people have different understanding about Biafra and the origin of Biafra as a name. It is not a problem to me. If the people decide to adopt a different name, we adopt a different name. The name of the country sometimes does not actually come from the the indigenous themselves. It is as a result of a historic issues or something that has happened in the past, or a memorial thing. So the name of countries come in different different ways suggested by people. Doesn't matter who they are. So the issue now is not about whether it is Idu Biafra, whether Idu Biafra, whether Idu Kingdom, whether Idu whatever it is, or whether Biafra. So it is not a problem. Why are you more concerned about the name of your country when you have not gotten the name, when you are not gotten the country? The most important thing is the country. And we are fighting for this Biafra under Biafra name. Now, let me tell you, there have been concern raised by, for example, people from our riverine area in those days that they don't buy this issue of Biafra and all that. So a lot of people agreed that Nigeria is not supposed to be one country. That is number one. Forget about the name. We are using Biafra because Biafra is known all over the world, recognized. Biafra has fought a war. People have died in the name of Biafra. Millions of people have died in the name of Biafra. And those who say they know the meaning of Biafra, translate it to meaning that bloodshed or something like that. But that is a story for another day. So if it entails or require that we have to be educating people based on the name of Biafra, we have to embark on that. But that is not the problem now. And also, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a very big role to play in whether we are changing name or not. And I don't see that happening until Nigeria is disintegrated. When Nigeria disintegrates, the people will come together to adopt a name. So if Nelly Ofebu or people are projecting Idu Kingdom or Idu, you don't crucify them. That is their opinion. And you cannot say that they don't have their own opinion. But my own is that we are going to use Biafra to project Biafra to get Biafra. And if along the line, the people come together to say they don't want Biafra, they want a different name, we go for it. It is not a name now. I don't know why people are chasing shadow. It is not a name. If Idu or any other name will make us to get freedom quickly, we go by it. If another name comes, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out today and say, okay, I have thought over this name, he's the only one that can single-handedly influence. Okay? He can't change it, but he can influence. He can influence the name change, if there is any fault in the name. So, but for now, it is not about the fault. It is not about the name. It is about the freedom of the people in Nigeria. So we need to understand that so I believe so once we understand the importance of living Nigeria, it is enough. Nero Febu have right to propose any name. It's her right. And likewise, you have right to come up with any name. It is her right. So why are you people attacking her because she proposed a name of Idu Kingdom? So if Nelly Ofebu propose a name that Biafra is a bad name, is a Portuguese name, that is her opinion, and she have right to do that. It is left for you to take it or you don't take it. But for me, we want to focus on this particular Biafra, which awareness has been created all over the world. And if we find out along the line that yes, there is a problem with the Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be part of it. Changing the name, and of course, it is going to be the decision of every person in every Biafra land. It is not just one person thing. So, but she have made a point. She have her reason to doing that. I'm not going to condemn her for proposing Idu. After all, Idu is part of Biafra. We have been fighting for Idu. Idu Kingdom. So everybody know, at least everybody agreed to that. But the point is that don't come here and start everything Nelly do. you attack her. She have opinion, and that opinion, you have the way you have your opinion is the way she have her opinion. I may not agree with her in everything, but that does not mean that she's not doing something what praising. You know, she's not doing something what emulating. She may be not what you think that she is. She may not be doing everything you want, but at least that is not a reason to condemn every of her opinion. That's her opinion. I may wake up tomorrow and say, okay, I want something else. And it's my opinion. It does not mean it is applicable or enforceable to every Biafran. But my own point is that everything that happened, it is subject to discussion, and the majority of people will carry the vote. Biafra is a nation that comprises of different people, and we must understand that. That issue has been addressed. Thank you very much. And I don't want to talk about it again. Now, yes, it is very important for people to understand that everyone have opinion. Now, what we have to do today is for you to understand the importance of us continuing what we are doing. This sit at home must continue. Somebody was saying, "Oh, Simon Ekpa, when he come to write on Facebook, he writes very well. When he want to speak, he's speaking error English. He's making a lot of error and all that." And these are the people who say they know something. Now, when you ask those kind of people, what have they done in the struggle? Nothing. When you ask them who know them in this struggle, nobody, nothing. Now, let me also educate them, because some of you don't know that in this life, there is training. There is training where you train for public speech, where you train for communication. It don't matter. You can go to school, you can have PhD, you can be a professor, but you can't communicate. You can't communicate. So when you hear them saying all those things, in struggling to attack Simon Ekpa, he speak this, he don't. Let me tell you, what I am doing is what we call the mode of communication. Communication is different. Communication is different. You don't need to communicate by enticing people with grammar, and you want to speak English. You want to no. It's not. It doesn't work like that. That is why nobody understands anything in Nigeria, because you want to impress people by speaking grammar. The people you are talking to will not understand you. They don't comprehend you. And you are talking to a master degree holder in law. Do I use Igbo to write my thesis and all that? You are talking to somebody who contribute in legal journals, who write legal opinion. You are talking to somebody who people are using my own legal work to do citation. Go to a university. People, undergraduate or graduate student, they use me, my own work, to make reference in their own school homework and all that. So why would somebody come and say, someone ever speak grammar? I studied in England, part of my education. Now, it is, so when you listen to this kind of people, you just see frustration everywhere, because they can't come. If you bring them to come and speak to audience, they can't. They can't stand in front of 1,000 people to speak. They can't stand, not on social media. Not on social media. I mean physical. Go to a workshop, a conference, address people. They can't do it. They can't do it. So it is not, somebody say, stop lying to Biafra. You see, my work is accessible online. Just go type my name, Google Simon Ekpa. You are going to see some of my legal opinion. It is not it is legal, my own personal legal opinion. Okay, interpretation, everything you need. You can go there, check it. I have many that are not public, because these are my own job, my own brain. So it is money. I remember one time like that. Let me not go there. So the issue is that when you want to make changes in the society, you don't go and start enticing people with grammar. Now, those people that are speaking this, what is this man from Edo State? What is this man? Obahegbon. What is this man? What is the Obahe? Is it Obahegbon? Obahegbon or so? What is the name? Obahegbon. Is it Obahegbon, the Bini man, the Edo man, the man that went to Senate? Is it Senate or House of Assembly? Patrick Obahegbon. Yes, Mr. Patrick Obahegbon. I have used that man, to give example a couple of times. The Mr. Patrick Obahegbon, for example, you don't understand what he said, but he's speaking English. And let me tell you, everything that is coming from that man's mouth is actually the right English. It is in dictionary. Simon?
Simon.
Yes, I am live, please.
Can I speak?
I am live. I'm having a live program.
So we cannot call him today?
You can.
I wanted to speak about that idiot that was talking nonsense about you.
Okay, you are calling because of the comment I'm making, right?
Yeah, because of that guy. That guy is an idiot. He's a
All right, go ahead. I give you some kind of a preference, a special preference. Go ahead.
Yes. You see, that guy has been going. He went to all those stupid. Can you imagine trying to compare you with Efe? That can't even speak ordinary common. He can't speak correct pidgin English. Can you imagine? And that's why I wrote in his comments. I said, go to WikiLeaks. Type Simon Ekpa. At least, if your name appears in WikiLeaks, then it means that you have achieved. You see, what I see that Simon, my brother, just keep doing what you are doing. I say, a time is coming, truth cannot hide.
Exactly.
All the people that the truth will not hide, let me tell you. You see, they are seeing you 6,000 now. I tell you, in the next 1 or 2 months, you'll be 12,000. Watch out. IPOB people, men and women, we understand. They will queue up behind you. I'm telling you, God has crowned you. Don't allow anybody give you any position, anything. Let me tell you, don't debate with anybody. You are a light. You are one of those 100 people that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is looking for. Let me tell you, watch it. You are on a mission, and nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you.
Amen.
Nobody can stop you. If while thinking it, God will destroy that person. God will destroy that person because you did not destroy somebody. I've been watching you from inception. Your heart is very clean. Your heart is very plain. You are very loyal. In fact, I just love you. I love you more than anything. You are too clean. You are too pure. You are too honest. Who else can bring out? Look at what you are exposing. Every day I continue to listen to Radio Biafra. I don't want to call anybody's name. I'm not seeing any substance there. What? Instead of with what I told the leadership there, I said, look, Nnamdi Kanu gave you a homogeneous IPOB. What are you going to present to him? A divided IPOB. They have forgotten the adage that only uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. When things are going bad, people must speak out, and it is your duty as a leader to do what? To gather people around and go under and then start making amendments. Not to come out and start throwing bullets here and there in order to defend yourself. Let me tell you, just be focused. I heard what they did to Zima. Forget it.
Exactly.
That's what I told them. I said, they'll be talking. Simon Ekpa. Is that what they are supposed to be doing right now? Is that what they're supposed? I called the one in South Africa and I told him, I said, my friend, you messed up. A man who is part of the problem of Biafra, you are going to campaign for him to become a governor, and yet you say you are what? You are fighting for how to think about how to bring out Nnamdi Kanu. It's not your issue. You are talking about how to make a man a governor.
My brother, because let me tell you one thing. Let me tell Biafrans one thing today. With this, your calling. Thank you for reminding me this. During this Anambra election, they reached me that I don't want to call the name. They reached me that one of the aspirants want to speak to me. I refused. And I contacted somebody and told him that one of the aspirants want to speak to me, and I don't want to speak to the person. And I didn't speak to that person. That is me. And I know I would have, if I am a bad person or looking for something, it is an opportunity or was an opportunity to speak to somebody who want to win an Anambra election. I refuse to speak to the person till today. And that's why I said,
educationally, that person is a substandard individual to you.
And that's why I said anybody who have any audio where I am speaking with anybody that is a politician to bring it forward. That, in fact, you don't even need to show where I collect money, but just bring, because I know that if all those people speaking with a politician, they record their voice. So I want anybody to come and show where I am speaking with anybody, and then you've won. But I'm telling you now that the people are speaking with the politicians.
Yes, now I know. The one in South Africa is number one. The one in South Africa is one of them. He is eating with one left hand and be talking with the other right hand. You see, he is divided within himself. And he does. In fact, there's confusion in their camp right now. All I know is that I told you, Anesima, you are the new face of IPOB. Watch it. Keep doing what you are doing. May God bless you. May God bless your family. May God bless the work of your hand.
Thank you very much.
You will prosper. Everyone that says you will not be, let me tell you, they will dig their own grave. In Jesus' name.
Thank you. Amen. Amen.
I'm watching.
Thank you.
With you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And somebody say, because speaking with politician is at this point, let me tell you, I am not talking about this time. I am saying from the day I joined this struggle for Biafra, since 2019, I joined the struggle for Biafra. I challenge anybody to bring anywhere I speak with any politician, not to even talk of collecting money. I don't need money. I don't need their money. So I am challenging all these people that are governating and shouting on social media. Since 2019, I joined Biafra struggle. As I am joining this Biafra struggle, I left everything behind. That is me. Where we come from, we don't stab, we don't betray. That is why anybody who come from where I come from will be proud of me, because they know that when we start something, we don't go back. And we don't betray. You can never see any betrayal from where we come from. So, as I join Biafra struggle, I want and I'm challenging anybody from 2019 to bring a voice, a recorded voice of me speaking to any politician from councillor to governor, or even to minister, or from councillor up to minister. Bring it. And you have won. I will leave the Biafra struggle for you. But if you don't have that, and if you can't bring that forward, then Amadioha will continue, will continue to deal with you, and some of you will be running mad. Because when I watch some, when they send me videos of some of you, some of you are already going mad. You talk about Simon Ekpa, you are all running mad, going mad completely. Very soon you will go naked. Now let us go straight to our exposition this evening. Our exposition is anchored on awakening your subconsciousness to the reason why we must continue the civil disobedience, and we are going to hide the volume. The civil disobedience of sit at home must continue, and we are waiting to see business people from across the southern Nigeria to join. We want to see business people to join. We want to see market closed. In the last Monday, a lot of people in Lagos observed the sit at home, like we call, and we want to see more of them. We are looking that the market, the president of the market should take this upon themselves, because it is time. I want to tell you that the video that is going viral on social media today, thank you, Alena. Alena Katan, thank you very much from Finland. I appreciate you. Sometimes you can tell them how we do politics in Finland. Politics in Finland will try to be as clean as possible. All right. And then, so the video making round on social media about the release of 19 persons since 2007. That is what we don't want to happen to the people that have been abducted since 2015 as IPOB members. So as we are calling for this sit at home, a renewed sit at home is for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unconditional release, which we have already, the discussion is ongoing. And then the release of every IPOB members and every Biafran that has been arrested and incarceration, we demand their release. We may not know how many there are, because I'm going to play a video that will shock some of you. But our demand is that every place where a Biafran is being detained in Nigeria, we demand their release. So the new face of this sit at home must be, we must see a total compliance, and our demand is very clear. Our demand is that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the release of every Biafran that has been abducted or kidnapped by the DSS, Nigeria Army or Police, and to make sure that the military siege in Biafra land ends. We want the military to leave our land. So these three demands is one of the most important one. These three demands. 1, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 2, the release of every Biafran that have been in incarceration since 2015 or so. 3, removing the military siege in our land. And then, of course, after that, we will come to the referendum issue. But for now, these 3 demands is why you will be sitting at home every Monday. And this is the reason why the people in southern Nigeria, from Edo State up to Lagos, in entire southern Nigeria, from Biafra land from the riverland to the hinterland up to Lagos, we want to see Biafra businesses closed every Monday. This is the only way to tell the Nigeria government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just alone. It's not just about our leader, our elders. It's not just about the clergymen. It's not just about, it is about the entire Biafra. And you that are doing business, some of you that are doing business in the southern Nigeria, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu activities, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actions have saved you or your extended family life one way or the other. The activities of IPOB, the coming of ESN have somehow affected you positively. And you have to make a sacrifice. The Biafra, you have to make a sacrifice, and your sacrifice is this civil disobedience. Don't joke with it. If we do not do this civil disobedience, and we are believing with all the promises coming from the politicians in Nigeria, which we know who they are, my brother, you are going to be very disappointed. We don't want to take anything for granted. We don't want to, to believe something that we know that they can disobey, they can breach the agreement, so we don't want to take any chances until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released alongside other people that have been detained because of this struggle. So I want to play this video for you to understand the reason why Owazirike, you can imagine, Owazirike have his men in detention since 2007. And he kept quiet. We didn't know. He kept quiet. Owazirike was pretending as if nothing happened. If Andy Uba came to tell us how he went to release Owazirike's men. Little did we know that there are other people under Owazirike that has been incarceration since 2007. And Owazirike is not making noise. He was not making noise about it. That was the reason why these people were able to spend 15 good years in prison. And nobody know. Nobody know. Now they acquitted them, which means nobody that is shouting for Biafra, irrespective of what, will be sentenced in Nigeria. You can't sentence anybody. And it is the same thing. It is the same thing. The same thing that is a precedence now being set. The same thing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So are we going to start waiting for these people to continue to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 14 years? Is that what we are going to do? Are we going to continue to hope that they are going to bring him out? No. The presidency have made a promise. We agree. But that does not mean that we are going to back down. There is something that made the elders to buckle up and go to Abuja. What was that? Sit at home. It was only sit at home that made the Biafra elders to stand up and go to Abuja. So why do we now have to relax because they promise us something? We cannot relax. Now, I want you to see what happened to people that relaxed.
The 19 accused persons shed tears of joy as the court acquitted them of treason and terrorism charges and ordered their release after 15 years in detention.
The judgment favored me. I give God all the glory for what He has done in my life today. Over 15 years being in prison is not easy, but today I'm liberated and free.
The trial judge, Justice Nicholas Owebo, says the prosecutors failed to establish proof for treason and terrorism charges against the 19 accused persons.
The prosecutor failed to establish evidence. Anything that is not evidence. You can't jail anybody under Nigeria law for self-determination. That you can't. Even if you are the most corrupt judge, how can you can't jail? So the question now is that why haven't, why for 15 years? Why waiting for 15 years? Because they have already served president. And let me tell you, another thing is that are they going to pay them? Are they going to pay them? They should be suing the Nigerian government to court now for billions in compensation. Their 15 years has been wasted So that 15 years now, the Nigerian government, I am advising the lawyers and the legal counsel to sue the hell out of Nigeria government for billions of naira compensation. Because when you are acquitted of crime and you spend that time, it means that there has to pay you compensation. Okay? But do you know why? Uwazirike is not talking about them. Uwazirike was behaving as if nobody is in prison from Mossab. And this man, Uwazirike, a very heartless man, he never made it public. We don't know. I did not know. Biafra didn't know. Uwazirike is a demon. Uwazirike is a demon. That man is devil. And I hope those who are standing by him and talking to him and saying Uwazirike this, they can see it. This man never created any awareness about people in prison. For 15 good years, Uwazirike has built hotel. Uwazirike is enjoying himself, and he never created any awareness to tell us people are in prison for 15 years old, people who followed him. These are, some of them are even innocent. Some of them are not his members. And Uwazirike was aware of it. They brought him out of prison. That was the end. That man is devil. Devil. And I hope Biafra have seen it. False accusation is insubordination in IPOB. Hi, Chineke God. Look at illiterate. Chineke God. Look at what illiterate is doing. My brother, can I bring you online for you to come and explain where this how false accusation become insubordination in IPOB? Chai, Arume. Hi, Arume. Ebeka, all this kind of people say apata. Hey, Arume. How can somebody come to social media to say false accusation is insubordination? Chai. Mba. This kind of illiterate is not supposed to be commenting here. You are only good in watching. You have to be watching. We can't allow you to comment here. You are disgracing the Biafra people. Chineke God. Where? Che. I can't stand this one. Hey. The illiterate is too much. Fulani, it shall never be well. It shall never be well with you people. You destroyed our educational system. You crash it. Hi. Where is the guy? This guy needs to be blocked immediately. All this kind of people that comment like this. That the reason why some people are not taking Biafran serious. And these are the people that are called gullible. When they say gullible people, or how they call it. This is a very typical example of a gullible. When somebody is gullible. How can somebody say false accusation is insubordination? Chai. Oh my God. You are gone. You don't need to be commenting here. I can't stand this kind of thing. Chai. Arrow. Everybody that have access, all these people that have received 500 recharge card, when they have access to internet, they will come and be disgracing us like this. This is unacceptable. Try. False accusation is insubordination in IPOB. Nothing personal go see. Almajiri. 70-year-old man. So he is only good in watching. That is the only thing he can do, to watch. That kind of person cannot be allowed to comment here. He will pollute our social media.
Well considered judgment exhaustively evaluated the facts and came to the conclusion that there was no iota, there was no scintilla, there was no modicum of evidence adduced by the prosecution against the defendants. And what the solution is that it took more than 14 years to come to this conclusion, and that brings to fore one of the defects in our criminal justice administration. This is a case in which people state their youthful years. This is a case in which the state subjected the gentleman to trial for levying war against the federation. And at the end of the day, they could not produce arms, they could not produce ammunition, they couldn't even tender the so-called uniform.
The movement of the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra is a secessionist in Nigeria associated with Igbo nationalism, which supports the creation of an independent state of Biafra from Nigeria. Such campaigns are forbidden in Nigeria. Some of the accused persons...
He said that such campaigns are forbidden in Nigeria. Can we imagine what a reporter is reporting? Can you imagine what a journalist is reporting? That campaign for independent state of Biafra is forbidden in Nigeria. Forbidden by who? By which law? Is there any law in Nigeria that forbid people from agitating for independent state of Biafra? There is no law like that in Nigeria. So why would a journalist be opening her mouth to say that agitating for Biafra is forbidden in Nigeria? This is a sacrilege. And the people and the station that employed her will allow her to do such thing. Hi. Another arrow. Thank you very much, KKUC, for your super chat. A psychiatric ward was opened tonight. That's why false accusation is subordination. Anyway, you see, it doesn't matter whether he was defending me, but this one is too much. Let him not. This one is too much, please. Let him not defend me with this kind of thing, please. I can't accept it, because the person may be defending me that they are accusing me forcefully, and that is insubordination. But this one, this one is too much. Let him tell somebody to tell me that it was a joke. Okay, then I will unblock him, because this one is a joke. If you want to make this joke, please laugh. Please laugh. After, at the end of your comment, please laugh so that I will know that you are joking. But if you talk this kind of thing without laughing, my brother, I don't know who you are defending, but this one no enter at all. So anyway, you listen to the journalist saying it's forbidden. Well, who forbid Biafra? I want you to listen.
Nationalism, which supports the creation of an independent state of Biafra from Nigeria. Such campaigns are forbidden in Nigeria. Some of the accused persons say they were arrested in 2007 without any evidence of treason and terrorism.
I feel to break that level, to go and meet God, to glorify Him. I'm so grateful that God has done it for me. Actually, I was been suffering for what I did not know anything about.
I'm a businessman. In my shop, I have two stores, which I left unlocked. I went away in the morning. They picked me up and took me to the police station. I told my neighbors that I'm coming back in next to 1 hour. This is next to 1 hour. 15 years, I left my shop unlocked. I don't know anything. Today, I regained my freedom. To God be the glory. None of us died. Oh, I give God the glory.
Jemima Boloko, arise.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So, do you know the reason why these people were able to spend 15 good years before being acquitted? Do you know the reason? The reason is because Owazirike did not talk. The reason is because and was because Owazirike led Mossop did not talk. They all kept quiet. Owazirike was enjoying himself, hosting Northerners, hosting Arewa people, enjoying parade in his house. People are standing by him and saluting him every morning. While the people who made him what he is, who joined the struggle for Biafra, he deceived them. They were languishing in Nigeria prison. And who knows how many more are remaining? We don't know. We are just talking about the 19. We don't know how many more people have been there since 2007. And what about those who have died? We don't know. So Owazirike is demon. That man is demon. And when you talk now, they will tell you, oh, do you know they are fighting secret? Which secret? Which secret? The reason why these people spent 15 good years since 2007 was because nobody was fighting for them openly. They want to go through the judicial system of Nigeria, which is a Janjaweed judicial system. Janjaweed judicial system. And here they are, after 15 good years. Now, it didn't end here. Let me now show you what is going on in the current struggle for Biafra.
If you are struggling to lose weight and all the diet...
Let me now show you what is going on Let me now show you what is going on in the current struggle for Biafra and the need for everybody to sit at home for a lot of IPOB members that are missing. I want you to watch this video. Very, very important.
Good morning, Master.
Yes, good morning.
Please, can you tell us?
My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm a lawyer. I'm based here.
We need to understand that you are one of the lawyers.
Yes, I'm one of the lawyers to the indigenous people of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We've been on the matter for quite some years now. Well, I'm just one of the lawyers.
Thank you very much. Sir, we heard about the use of commercial concerning the people that were affected. Can you please give us more details about it if you have any information concerning it?
Well, thank you very much. Well, unfortunately, in this country called Nigeria, the authorities appear to be working without due regards to the rules of engagement and the rules of law. Before now, a lot of people were arrested somewhere they call Mazi in Abuja. Unfortunately for them, when we got the information, we tried to locate them and we traced them to IRC. That is the intelligence response team of the Inspector General of Police, somewhere in Abattoir in Abuja. But when we got there, all efforts to see them failed. For months, we couldn't see them. And then they also couldn't show us who the IPOs are or where. We were frustrated. We didn't know their state of health, whether they are alive or dead. We couldn't ascertain any of those information. But we got wind, we got some bits and pieces of information as to the one who were taken to that place. It took us more than 3 months before we were able, in fact, up to before their family members were able to get in touch with them, to see them face to face. Of course, after a lot must have gone under the bridge. So the situation is such that the laws are not being respected. Because under our constitution, under our laws, if you arrest somebody, you should be able to allow the person access to family members or lawyers, so as to advise them on what they say in the event that they are charged. But you see a situation where persons had their phones removed from them, they did not contact their wives, they did not contact any of their family members, not to talk of contacting a lawyer. So these people, a lot of them were detained without access to such facility. And so many of them were made to write statements without regards to the provision of that law that says before somebody can make a statement and he wants to see his lawyer or any other person, he has to see such a person. Then apart from that, there are so many who were arrested in Enugu. One of them is the most recent one, Idara Godwin. Idara Godwin, that's her name, was arrested in Enugu. Not because she was the particular target, but because they were looking for some other persons. And they found her in the person's house. So they picked Idara, and the siblings of that young man they are looking for, 4 of his siblings were arrested and taken to the DSS office in Enugu. Some of them spent 3 days before they were released, some spent a week before they were released. Then Idara was moved from Enugu to Abuja here. Up to today, as I speak with you, we've written to the DSS office in Abuja to give us access to see Idara, but today they have not asked us to come. And when we tried to see whether we could go to see Idara without them writing us a letter, we were told that they are not aware of such persons in their custody. So it falls back to our letter, but we should wait for the outcome of our letter. Apart from that, there is one American Donadi who I understand was arrested somewhere on his way from Lagos. He was arrested somewhere around Lore. He was brought to DSS office here in Abuja.
I want you to pay attention to where they are arresting this person. Now, somebody was arrested around Ore. Do you understand how fragile situation is? Do you understand how unsecured you are in Nigeria? So as a Biafran, you are not secured anywhere, not even in Lagos. So to the extent of abducting people on highway in Ore, I want you to understand what is going on. They are now arresting people in Ore. So if you are traveling by road and the police stand and stop to search the bus or whatever, they can just decide to pick you because your name is Okechukwu. And your people will know nothing about you. Especially when you do not have anybody that knows you in the bus. They pick you, that's the end. Your people will say you are traveling to East and you never reach East. They will begin to ask questions. And the next thing is that maybe Fulani have kidnapped you. And then they will begin to wait for Fulani to contact you to ask for ransom. The call will never come. They will ask whether there is an accident on the road. Nobody know of any accident. And just like that, the person will disappear. So if somebody know you in the bus and they have your record, that is only when they will contact your people that the DSS or police have taken you in Oreo, at Ore. That is the situation you as a Biafra find yourself. You see the reason why you must inform everybody to sit at home for the release of everybody that has been abducted this way along Gore Road. You see the reason why you must sit at home for the release of the people they abducted in Enugu. You see the reason why you must sit at home for the people that are missing and they are now languishing in DSS custody just because they have name like Ikechukwu, just because they are young boys. My people, if this did not happen, if we did not continue with this particular civil disobedience, and when it did not work, we are going to add something else to it. We will never make headway. We will never make headway. That is why I am calling on all Biafrans. That spirit that is burning in you That is the reason why sit at home is very, very important. Some of them are being killed. They take their body parts. Thank you very much. We must demand the release of every Biafran. If you know that God will not judge you, you must be part of this movement. Forget what any other person tell you. Somebody is asking if I'm using Wi-Fi. Yes, I'm using Wi-Fi, of course. I want, and of course, when the thing just freeze, just worry, don't worry, I'll refresh it and all that. So let us listen.
Arrested on the 21st of April, brought to DSS office in Abuja. Nobody knew where he was until some persons who were arrested and detained, some of it who they call Buhari Must Go group, were arrested and detained in DSS. It was when those guys were released that they told us, we have one American Ghana and
Did you hear that? Since April this year, they never got contact. He never contacted his people. These people will think that he is already dead. Since April. So if not because that these Buhari Must Go people, came out, if not, the guy will be there and nobody know where he is. And the next thing is that when the highest bidder come, they will slaughter him and sell his parts. This is going on every blessed day. And when they tell you to sit at home for the people that are paying price of this Biafra struggle, you want that you just be doing your business so that they will get Biafra and bring it to you. And then you all will be fighting Biafra and say, I'm proud of Biafra, I'm a Biafra. You have to contribute, you have to pay price, you have to sacrifice for the struggle. Sacrifice is not for one person. People are paying, people are dying. Why is sitting at home? You say, I want to eat food. I don't have food for which food? Sit at home is the only thing for now that could make change. And let me tell you, like I said, forget a lot of things will be going on. Sit at home is just one of them. A lot of things will be going on because the Biafra spirit is in charge. Biafra spirit is in charge, completely in charge of this struggle. Is in charge. I want to show you people one thing. I want to show you people one thing. Very, very important. Because some of you will not understand Let me check if I still have the video somewhere so I can show you. Because some of you will not understand when we talk of autopilot. I will show that video tomorrow. Autopilot. That is a video of one moment. Now, let me also give you people an example of autopilot. You see, autopilot is not just about, all this illiterate everywhere. Somebody can put something in autopilot and will come back to handle it. So the Biafra struggle is in autopilot. I will maintain it. The Biafra spirit is controlling this struggle. You don't need to agree with me, but that is what it is. I want you people to understand it. It may not be the exact autopilot the spirit directed me to preach, but let me just show you one thing that will make you to understand what autopilot in this struggle mean. Now, for example, this is Tesla. This is Tesla. This Tesla you are looking at now is going to be in autopilot.
Right lane, I'm going to pull this stalk twice to activate autopilot. It is on. It is steering itself, so it just picked up on the nav. There are two lines on either side of the car, lane markings. If they're blue, the car can see it. Now we're actually coming through a bit of a curve. So it is currently steering itself. I'm going to try a lane change here in a second. Yep, just took us through that curve, no problem. I'm going to put my turn signal on, and let's see if it... Yep, there it goes. And the car just changed lanes for us. I'm actually having a difficult time wrapping my head around this because, I've been driving for a while, not nearly as long as some people. I'm 35, but this isn't supposed to exist. This isn't supposed to happen yet. But here we are. It's not driving itself. It's steering itself. Even right now, normally this would be a very difficult thing for me to drive and talk to a camera right now, but instead I'm just keeping my eyes open, making sure everything is good, and I am talking to you.
Now, that is autopilot. That is autopilot you just watched of Tesla. So, you set the system on autopilot for a while. That's exactly the way Biafra is now. The Biafra people know what is good and what is bad. Somebody say, you go shock me, say, but tomorrow daily trade, they will the struggle, go talk rubbish. Yes. So, the struggle is in autopilot, whether you like it or not. And that is why when a good order comes, you follow it. When they stop the order, you disobey it. It is autopilot. Autopilot is that you know what is good and you know what is bad. When good thing come, you support it. When bad thing come, you go against it. That is autopilot. Automatically, you know what is right. Forget all these erat that are going on social media. Yes, somebody said the Tesla is dangerous. Unfortunately, yes, I agree. Okay, I agree. But I've just used it to give you example of what autopilot is. So it is you cannot trust Tesla. Is a machine. Okay. Even if the car you are driving, you can't trust the car. The engine can knock at any time. That is why it is machine. But just for you to understand what autopilot is, that it is for a while. Autopilot does not mean that this Tesla now will drive till the person go to its destination. No. The autopilot is for a while. And that while is where we are now. So when something good come, you take it. When something bad come, you reject it. Automatically, you reject it. That is why Biafrans will continue to sit at home today, because they know it is working, and it is one of the only strategy we have now, among others. And that is why people like us will continue to support it, because we know it is for the best interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it is for the best interest of these Biafrans. And it has worked. It is because of this autopilot that made our elders to begin to talk. It is because of this sit-at-home autopilot that made our Igwes to rise up. Otherwise, they will not be talking. Because I have just showed you a video of people spending 15 good years, and nobody know about them because nobody talked about them, because Wazirike kept quiet. And they spent 15 good years. Now, let me tell you, which prison, what kind of prison sentence are they going to give you that is more than 15 years? Can Nigeria sentence you to stay 30 years or 100 years? 50 years is a big, is a life sentence to in some country. Okay? 15 good years they have served they have actually served. So what they should be talking about now is compensation. Compensation. They need to be compensated heavily with billions. With billions. They should file lawsuit. Now let us continue.
About 1,500 persons.
Hi everybody, I'm Jonathan.
Lawyers moved in. Luckily, one young man, one American born, and about 15 other persons.
About 15 other persons somewhere.
So lawyers moved in. Luckily, one young man, Festus Ogun, the Yoruba man, the lawyer, moved into the matter, filed applications for his fundamental rights. Then the DSS sent a response to those applications, alleging that they have transferred him in September to Wama Barracks, military detention center in Niger State.
Did you hear that? They transferred somebody to a military barrack in Niger State. A Biafran picked from Ore for committing no crime, only for being a Biafran. They pick him from Ore, they take him to Abuja. From Abuja, they transfer him to Niger State military barrack. Do you understand?
And of course, nobody knew. This American government has no access to call any of his relations. Till today, as I speak with you, none of his relations have heard from him. The same thing will go with Idara. Nobody has heard from her.
Are you hearing that?
We didn't know. There is one Ngozi Umadi detained also here. Nobody knew where she was. They brought her from Anambra State. They brought her from Anambra to this place, to IRT office, to the police office in Abuja. Nobody knows where she was. People have been going to the extent that we have gotten an order through the chambers of Ifeanyi for her to be released on bail, and then compensation of 50 million naira to be paid to her for unlawful arrest and detention. But as I speak to you, she is still under that detention, despite the fact that the courts have served them the orders it made for her immediate release. So we have a country where laws are not respected, judgments are not respected, the executive arm of government do as if they are super boss, Then we also heard of about 10 other persons currently in detention somewhere in the same IRT, And we were worried because these persons are ordinary people whose parents, whose relations ought to know where they are. There's one Emmanuel Lukwasa. There's one Ifeyiwa Igole, Maria Eze, Livinos Barnabas, Darlington. There's one Nabike, one Raphael, and then another one called Stanley. All these people were also arrested in connection, allegedly in connection to IPOB. They have been in detention, they've not had access to any member of their family. But we got wind of these people through the help of Uzoma Benjamin, who was charged to court from IRT. It was in court he gave us the names of some of these persons who are still in detention with the police in Abuja here. You also remember that Uzoma Benjamin and Gloria were arrested in Olo. Very young boy, a young boy and a girl. They were arrested in Olo. Eventually, they were charged to court after so many months. It was after they were charged to court that they had access to contact us.
Are you people listening?
So we are putting representations. They've been granted bail. Unfortunately, the condition for bail is very, very high.
For people that committed no crime.
The level 14 officer of the Federal Civil Service or its equivalent should come and stand as shorty. They can also ask that they have 2 shorty each, one of which must be a Federal Civil Service level 14, the other must be an owner of a landed property in Abuja.
Okay.
And then the shorties from the resident within Abuja must have means of identification and all sorts of whatnot. So we have a situation where even when they went to court, bail conditions are very hard. It's difficult now for us as their lawyers to get somebody who is in level 14.
You see, the bail conditions are very high. The bail conditions are very high. And that is the reason why it is not always, that we go through the due process. That is why when you talk, all these people that are incompetent, call themselves leader, will tell you there are people doing the job. There are people. Are you going to be the one to release them? We have our legal team. Our legal team are complaining. This is one of them. Complaining that they can no longer meet bail condition. Why are you bailing them? For what? What crime? The legal team hands are tied. They are complaining. This what our brother is doing here is complaining. He is crying out that they can no longer meet bail condition. So what are we supposed to be doing? To allow them not to be meeting bail condition? We must rise up to defend and rescue our brothers and sisters that have been abducted, kidnapped by the Nigeria state, demand their release unconditionally. Why would they go to prison? Why would they take them to court? Why would you acquit people for after 15 years and you are still taking other people to court for the same accusation of people you acquitted after 15 years? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? So what are the leadership doing? And when I talk, they continue, they will say, you are still waiting for leadership. Until they come to say they are no longer leaders. Before we will stop mentioning them. Until they come to hands up their hands, say, okay, we are incompetent, we can't do it anymore. So we are going to support anybody that is going to do it. Then they will stop talking about them. Because you see this idiot, they will come to say, oh, they cannot, what are you doing? So let them tell us that they cannot do, because that is why they are there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put them there to do these things I'm saying now. But they are not doing it. So if they cannot do it, they should give way, step aside. That is what I'm saying. You can continue to parade yourself, leadership, and the people are dying. And when we talk, you say you have legal team. Why the legal team are crying out? Do you know the reason why the person is making the video publicly is because he is codedly crying out. We can't meet bail condition. We can't meet bail condition. What does that tell you? Do you want him to come and start shouting, you have to come, IPOB leadership, DAS, come, this? This man is crying out. They can't meet bail condition. And somebody is somewhere there. Are you the one working to release them before? Are you the one working to release them before? The legal team are crying out they can no longer meet bail condition. How many people are you going to bail? How many people are you going to bring level 14 person in Abuja that own landed property to bail? How many of level 14 are you going to bring? So, what am I saying? What I am saying now is that We need to compile the name of the people we have their whereabouts, at least. We have to compile the names of the people we know where they are. We have to compile the names of those who are missing. From unit, from village, from local government. This is what leadership is all about. The DOS and the IPOB, this is the leadership. Put mechanism on ground. Get the list of everybody that is missing, both IPOB and non-IPOB. Because they are all Biafrans. Everybody is being arrested, abducted in the name of IPOB, even where they are not members. For the fact that you are a young man and you are arrested, you become IPOB. Automatically, everybody is IPOB. So when you shout Biafra, some people are paying the price. When you agitate and do everything you do, there are people who are paying the price, even when they are not part of what we are doing, but because they see them as Biafran and that is who they are. So let me make it very clear, because we will be advising you publicly, whether you like it or not, until the right thing is done. As a leader in a movement like this, you have to be assessing, making what we call assessment. Assessment. Making assessment of the situation every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or every month. Assessment of the situation. When you make assessment of the situation from the unit to unit, and when you tell them, they say, go and join IPOB, go and join this and join that, as if anybody that didn't join IPOB is not paying price one way or the other. You make assessment every week. All the unit in Biafra land will bring record. Who is missing in each community? Who is not missing? Who do we know his whereabout or her whereabout? Who we don't know his whereabout? Who they have abducted and who they have not abducted. We have the complete list from each unit everywhere in Biafra land, including in Lagos and Oduduwa, everywhere. That is what leadership is all about. You put it in place so that by now, we are going to have the list of the people that are in detention. Because with the statement of this lawyer here, we do not even know the people that are missing until somebody is released, until a Yoruba man or a Buhari must-go man come out to tell us you have Okechukwu there. Until you fight even to see the Okechukwu will become a problem. When somebody come out to tell you there is somebody called Okechukwu, you now try as a lawyer, you are struggling to even have access to meet Okechukwu, they will prevent you. The next thing is that Okechukwu has been transferred to Niger State. Because there is no data. There is no data. There is no assessment, real-time assessment of the situation on ground. And we need to start to implement the assessment, the mechanism. And there are so many ways to put the mechanism for the assessment. So if they cannot live up to expectation, it is not only release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are a lot of people that need to be released alongside Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need to come out with breeze. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need to come out like, do you know how bat move? When you go to bat, when they move, woo! Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need to come out with breeze. So what is the breeze? the people that has been arrested, the people of Biafra that are incarceration, the people that are being detained for no just cause. So by now, we're supposed to have the list of people. All this month, what did they do? Nothing. He went this one, go to work, he come back. You want to go to Radio Biafra, broadcast 30 minutes, and that's it. You need to go to work. That is what leadership. It is about serving the people. It is not about people listening to your order. It is about serving them. So you go to work. By now, we should have a comprehensive list. At least it may not be 100%, but let it be like 90, 80%. Comprehensive list of people we are making demand for their unconditional release. Instead of going to all this, say, granted bail, this and bail that, when the bail condition cannot be met. So by now, we should have a complete list of people that will be coming out with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we don't have that. We don't have that. But that is what this man is trying. The message this man is trying to send to you now is that something have to be done. So we have to start to implement the sit at home. That is my own solution for now. And let me tell you, we will be reviewing this solution I'm bringing now, which is let us continue the sit at home. We'll be reviewing it. And let me tell you, don't tell me that, I was the first person to campaign for sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court date. So no, but I was the one who campaigned it. And during the first court date, people sit at home. I campaigned for it. Even the last day before the court trial, I campaigned for it. Now, when the message came from our leader that to suspend the sit at home, that he want only on the court day, what does that tell you? Is it not the same spirit? I was the one who campaigned and told Biafrans to sit at home on the court date as a kind of solidarity to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. And people complied without nobody ordering them, or it is called autopilot. I want you to go and check the first appearance of our leader in court. Go and check it. It was autopilot. Do you doubt me? Go and check the video now. Go and check the video of in Biafra land. Go and check the pictures coming from Biafra. Did any DOS come on to Radio Biafra to ask people to sit at home? This is what I have not told you people all this while. Did any DOS come to Radio Biafra and shout, people must sit at home, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to court tomorrow? Did any DOS shout like that? No. But what happened? Now, Biafra sat at home. The first court date. Because you people always forget. You forget. Did anybody ask you or order you to sit? You sit at home. It is automatic, autopilot. Why are they not making reference to that? Why? They're not making reference to that. Everybody is pretending that people did, that they did not notice that on the first court date of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people sat at home. That day, was it the day that he did not come to court? I think the day they did not bring him or so. People sit at home. I campaigned for it. But it was not an order. But I want you to go and check it. Go and check that date. And check the court date. And check whether Biafrans sit at home or not. They sit at home. And the video is everywhere in the internet. The picture is everywhere in the internet. At least you can see the date. They uploaded all those pictures. So the entire Biafra was locked down. Only for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come to say that let the sit at home be on the day of his court. But I said it first. Which means the spirit work together. So when they come back and tell you, autopilot, tell them that the first court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the sit at home, who ordered it? It was autopilot, automatically piloted, because Biafrans already know. Is it 26 October, right? Yes. Because Biafrans already know what is good, what to do, and what not to do. That is autopilot. Autopilot. It was after that particular sit at home that people of Biafra complied. The next thing is for them to come to Radio Biafra and announce every Monday sit at home. That is what happened. Go and check the record. The records are there. The records are there. It was after that, because they watched Simon Ekpa saying, sit at home, sit at home. The next thing that DOS, they came on Radio Biafra and announced Monday sit at home. Without thinking, without planning it, they are just fighting Simon Ekpa. Anything Simon Ekpa do, they capture it. Simon Ekpa begin to advocate for the sit at home for no Anambra election, which was the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They never want to follow it because Simon Ekpa was saying it. At the end of the day, they shamelessly come to say, everybody sit at home. We did not cancel Anambra election. We did not say no election in Anambra, just to fight Simon Ekpa. As if Simon Ekpa, these people can sell Biafra for instead of Simon Ekpa will do something good. Oh yeah, I don't know whether you are talking to me, Abuchi man. You lie you. I don't know this kind of English, but I don't know whether you are talking to me that I lie. If you think that I have lied, in fact, not only you, Abuchi man, if anybody think that what I have just said now is a lie, that everything I've just said now is a lie, please join this, click this link and come and tell me how what I have just said is a lie. Is it a lie that I did not advocate for sit at home on the first court date of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the eve of that court date? Is it a lie that on that date Biafra did not sit at home? Is it a lie that the DOS did not announce the sit at home prior to the court date? Is it a lie that is not after the sit at home I advocated for, the recorded compliance in Biafra land, that they came to announce Monday sit at home? Is it a lie? So I want you to come here and tell me where I have lied. So Abuchi man, the floor is for you, except if their comment is not referring to me. But one thing about them is that once you pick them up like this, you can never see them, because these are the people who cannot even speak in public. These are the people that they bought 500 naira recharge card, give. All right, Justice Media said that I lied. All right, I'm going to bring you in. Can you, Mr. Justice, can you tell me how I lied, please?
Yes. You are a
First
liar.
First of all, can I see your face?
You don't have to see my face.
Why can't I see your face? Am I not seeing your face? Are you not seeing my face?
I'm seeing your face. That's enough.
So why do you think you can have a special preferences if you are seeing my face and other people will come here and talk with their face? And if you want to defend a lie, listen, if you want to defend a lie and prove that I am lying, first of all, prove who you are, show your face.
Mr.
So that
Simon,
you can speak the truth.
Mr. Simon,
can you show your face?
If you allow me to talk, just let it be like this.
No, I will still allow you to talk. Don't worry. I'm going to allow you to talk. Listen, I'm going to allow you to talk, but I want you to show your face so that we know who is talking.
No. You don't have to know who is talking.
All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, it's unfortunate that you are using a reverse psychology.
Forget that your reverse psychology. Can you tell me where I lie, please? Just mention it.
Just let me talk.
No, mention where I lie now. Don't come here with a reverse psychology. Did you read psychology? Are you a psychologist?
If you are refuting it, if you are shutting me down to talk, that is.
I am not shutting you down. Don't come here with psychology. Are you a psychologist?
I am a psychologist.
Oh yeah, go
That
ahead.
is why.
Go ahead. Tell me how I lie. Go ahead.
All right. Now, first of all, you are using a reverse psychology on Igbo people. First of all, you have to stop it. Now you have missed the mark. You have been saying good things about what Nigeria is doing to our people, but now you have turned against the IPOB and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which you said you love, which you said you are a disciple. But I want to tell you, there are people who are the apostles of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who are in DSS. I am a sympathizer of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done. I used to follow you, but I better listen to Ijele. They call him Udele or whatever.
But you are still here.
No, the reason why I come in because I wanted to say this today.
Okay, so now can you tell me where I lied? Can you tell me where I lied?
Simon, you are a liar from the pit of hell.
Okay, so can you tell me one lie?
The damage you are doing right now will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Can you tell me one lie? I have lied.
From the beginning to the end.
Also, mention it. Example.
There is no need for that because you know people are listening to you. Anybody that is listening to you is going to regret it. Because
okay.
when Mazi comes out, listen to me.
Can you tell the people the lie I've lied, please?
Allow me to talk. I will tell you.
Do you know why I bring you in? Do you know why I bring you?
Tell me.
I bring you in because you said I lied. You commented it here. So can you tell the people why I lied? What is the lie? Okay. Just one lie.
First of all, you lied because it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that started sit at home.
No, I said, listen to me. Now, I said, the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to appear in court, the eve of that day, I was here campaigning for people to sit at home.
But there has been sit at home for a long time.
I'm telling you about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest. I am telling you about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest.
Calm down.
So tell me the lie now.
Man, cool down. Let me talk. Don't shut me down. If you want to talk, let's all stop. So that everybody will listen to us today. Because you have done enough. That's
okay, continue.
Now, DOS have announced the sit at home, not you.
When did they announce it?
Go and check their video.
So you tell me now. Tell me.
I am telling you.
Tell me when.
DOS have announced it.
Which day?
I don't have the data with me, but I'm
so why are you talking? Right now, when you don't have data, why are you talking? When you don't have data?
Don't shut me down.
I'm not shutting you down. I'm just telling you, when you don't have data, why are you coming to talk?
Because
tell me which day they announce it. Which day they announce it?
Listen, because of what you just said, that it is.
Can you tell me where they announce it? Which day?
Before Mazi went to court.
You
are saying
the first day, which day they announced it?
You are contradicting yourself. Simon, cool down, let me talk. You have your platform. You allow me to talk. So that people will hear us. You said that what is this? What is that? Hold on. Let me talk. You said that you are the first person before the first time Mazi was in court. You said that Mazi was in court without anybody knowing it. Then the second time, everybody was shouting and he came to court. Then the third time, Mazi was not in court. And the fourth time, Mazi was in court. So tell me, when did you announce that everybody will sit at home? You are a liar from the pit of hell. Everybody should hear it, because what you're doing is detrimental to the struggle we are fighting for the liberation of Biafra. You are talking about DOS. Leave them alone. Simon, go and open or go and start your own platform or struggle. Put your own structures together so that people will know that it is you. Stop using IPOB or DOS. Why are you calling these people names? You are doing damage to the structure Mazi has put in place.
Simon? Yes, I am coming. I think that is sound now, right? All right, there is sound. So I am going to, yes, there is sound. So I'm going to bring a video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court, where I was advocating for sit at home, and on that eve, where I was midnight emergency. Yes. No, wait. Yes.
You see, people who are unintelligent are talking. You will know. When you see people who went to school and the school didn't pass through them,
Yes.
you will know this is one of them.
Now, my brother, I have already located the video. So let me play the video of sit at home, and it is on my page. I want people to go to YouTube. I want people to go to YouTube on our channel to look for 26th, where I wear white suit, where I appear on white suit. I'm going to bring it to the screen. One moment. And then after this, business will still be there. After this, today. After this, you tell me when did the DOS come to announce sit at home on Radio Biafra? One moment. This is emergency midnight broadcast. It was after this broadcast that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he wanted the sit at home to be every of his court. So I want people to go to my page. It is there on YouTube. Now I'm going to play it so that our own is that we do it the show. Your anger to register your solidarity for the Biafra and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, I know. If you don't have that mind, thank you. Let me concentrate. Of what need will people have died for you? Everybody that died today from the hand of the government of Nigeria is because of the struggle, so you may have a better future. It's because of the struggle, so that you may find yourself in Biafra, in a country where you'll be proud of, where you cannot be a second-class citizen. It is for you. It is time for you to pay something. It is time for you to show that actually and truly you want freedom. It is time for you to do your part. A lot of people have died because of fighting the Fulani jihadists in Biafra land. A lot of people have died so that you may be alive today. A lot of people have died so that you can even have the impetus to go and open your shop on daily basis. A lot of people have died so that your business will still be there today. And now we are asking you that this day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra goes to court, we ask you to lock down and sit at home. Did you hear that? We ask you to lock down and sit at home. This was on the 26th of July, 2021. We ask you to lock down and sit at home. And Biafra complied. It was after this particular day and after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared to court that DOS came out and announce it at home every Monday, because some people discussed with them that Simon Ekpa called for sit at home and Biafra complied. You see, it was not me that made the Biafra to comply. It was the spirit of autopilot. Now listen to it. Sit at home. There may not be total compliance to it because of the time and because of how this information is coming. But we want to send the message through you watching now, through other platforms that are airing and broadcasting this particular program. Before tomorrow, even if you find yourself going to your shops without having this information, immediately you go to shop and you see this information, close your shop and go home. For those who will go to their marketplaces and only to find out that, oh, is there a lockdown? Is there a lockdown? Is there a lockdown order given? Lockdown order has been given. All you need to do is, if you go to your shops, if you go to your businesses, and somebody tells you that you don't even need to allow somebody to tell you, because this is what Biafrans are smart people. You see, the point is that the person is claiming that 31st is sit at home. Who doesn't know that 31st is sit at home? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have had a complete sit at home several times. What I am saying is the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the coming into force of the civil disobedience, it started from me. The implementation of civil disobedience started from me. I am not talking about sit at home or lockdown in Biafra land. No, because we have had it severally. But what I'm saying is that the arrest or the abduction and kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the civil disobedience started from me. So I want you to prove me. Don't go. This man is still commenting that May 31st. I'm not talking about May 31st. We had sit at home ordered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on May 31st. I am talking about civil disobedience. I don't need to meet you again. You don't have anything to say. I am talking about civil disobedience after the abduction and to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I started it. The records are there. DOS did not come out to ask anybody to do anything. It was after my calling for people to sit at home that the DOS, when they complied on the 26th of July, that they come out after that to announce sit at home. So what are you saying? So I want to, where have I lied? So we can't give him no. You say now he's talking about. So we don't need to give him time to come here. I have made that clear, and I will play the video again for people to, because there are a lot of people who didn't watch that video here. So I made it very specifically clear that I know that this announcement is coming late. But this is not to say that the entire Biafra. Listen, let me also tell you. The video you are watching now is not to say that the entire Biafra listening to me. Okay? It is not to say, but what I'm trying to prove to you is that the struggle has entered autopilot. But the question is, who started it first? Thank you, amen. Thank you for your super chat, Simon. If someone is here to attack you on your own platform, bring them up with their cameras on. Faceless people telling lies about you on your own platform. Yes, you know, that is why we are different. But of course, from now on, we will demand them to bring to show their face. Because if it is Nelly Ofebu now that come here, they say you leave Nelly Ofebu to come and attack people and all that. But I have allowed somebody to come here and attack me, and the person cannot defend himself. He cannot defend himself. If you want to come to the program, somebody have actually made a super chat of $20. It's a big money. Is it $20 or even more than that? Let me check. Let me bring this super chat. Yes. Justice Media, somebody made a super chat of $20. Okay? And asking me to demand that you show your face. And I will not bring you on again because I have just proven to you that you lie. And that is what you people are good in doing, lying everywhere. You can't say the truth. And Biafra can never come with people like you that go about and lie. And they're lying under a mask. You can't show your face to at least so that you will stand on the truth. You come here, you can't show your face, you are lying. I've just shown you a video. In fact, I'm gonna allow the video to play for a long time. One moment. And the video, you see, the video is available on our YouTube. Go to 26. The date is there, the 26th of July. It is there. 26th of July. Thank you very much, Ifeanyi, for your super chat. So let us, we'll be trashing them. Our own is will always stand on the truth. Let us listen. You ought to have known that today is a special day in the history of this struggle for the restoration of Biafra. If you cannot go to Abuja, you stay home. Get food. Tomorrow, today, business will not make you poor. Today, business will also not make you rich. Today, business will not change your life. But do you know what will change your life? What will change your life is when you adhere to this particular instruction to stay at home. It means that the restoration of Biafra is near. We've done it in the past. We are going to do it again. And this time around, it should even be in a different way, in a different level, irrespective of the fact that this announcement is coming right away. Irrespective of the fact that the announcement is coming late. Go to your shops, go to your workplace, and you are going to hear that, oh, they say everybody must sit at home. Lock your shop and go back home. We want to hear in the news that if anybody think that there is any official announcement from anybody prior, not all this social media comment too. If you think there is anybody that has come to announce sit at home apart from this, you bring the video. You bring the video and post it on social media and let us see the date. Of course, there are people who may have been saying sit at home, but I was on the eve, in the midnight of that day, you know, broadcasting and calling for people to sit at home. It has never come from DOS. I'm not talking about any other person or any other broadcasters. It has never come from the DOS. Okay? But I said it. And immediately when they said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cancelled the sit at home, he said he wants the sit at home to be on the court day. So it is the same spirit working here. So I actually said it, that let the sit at home be on the court day, even before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. So first of all, I said it and I campaigned for it. And then later on, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order that, according to them, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order that let it be on his court date. So I said it first. I came boldly to say it. I made a broadcast about it. And the records are there. People went to their shops and they went back home. We want to hear in the news that people went to their businesses and they closed it and they went back home. We want to hear in the news tomorrow evening that when people went to shop, they went back home. We want to be reading that such thing in headlines of the Nigerian newspaper. We want to read it. You see, everything is not about who is man and who is not man. Everything is not about who carry AK-47 and who do not carry AK-47. If you cannot carry AK-47 to defend against Fulani invasion, your AK-47 is to lock your shop tomorrow. If you cannot carry AK-47 to engage the terrorists that are coming to rape our women in the forest, kill our children, butcher them, my brother, your AK-47 is sit at home tomorrow. Your AK-47 is sit at home tomorrow. And it is one of the strongest and the most deadly AK-47 we can have now. Compliance. Let your voice talk to the government, terrorist government of Nigeria. This is the way to speak to them. Speak to them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't send himself. Tell them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you captured today, he didn't send himself. Tell them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is speaking for you. Tell them that what you want is that you want your freedom. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one who is speaking from you. What you want, what you need in Nigeria, how you want to live your life. And the only way you are going to tell this government, the international community, is to make sure that the day they presented him after abducting him to court, the day he went to court, the day Biafra went to court, that people in Biafra land stayed at home. I don't know how this information is going to spread. Considering when it is coming, the time now, well, you know, the time now should be like 1:37 a.m. in Biafra. But believe me, the struggle is spiritual. The struggle is spiritual. And I know that before tomorrow, the sit at home will circulate. In fact, even this night, it will circulate and people will comply to the sit at home, and it will be another shocker to the government of Nigeria. Thank you, Alenora Okoro, for your super chat. May God be the beginning and the end in that court. Amen. You see, and those calling me, I have not opened the line. So, thank you for your super chat, Ezekiel, for your super chat, all the way from the zoo. There is another super chat that I want to. This super chat is making them run mad. So, you see, so it is always good that that is why it is always good to stand on the path of truth and always defend the truth, so that anytime there is anybody coming to talk anything, you just present the information to them. Ifeanyi Samuel, thank you for your super chat. Appreciate you. So that is the video. And Ogodo Man, thank you for your super chat. This set of people are same people that were attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he started. Yes, we know them. The spirit of PhD pull him down. Our own is Tipa. Hana Kwacha na Tipa. So that was it. And of course, it doesn't matter, but you just listen to it. And the video is there on our page here on Enter Biafra. On Enter Biafra, you can just go to Enter Biafra app and also watch it there on the 26th of July. So you can then, of course, on your own, yes, they are very distracting. They are, of course, they tipper, is but a tipper. They can't distract us now, you know. And after the whole thing, we will still come back to our exposition. So there is nothing that will stop us from what we are doing. We will still come back. That's where we are different. That's what they cannot do. So what we are doing in this channel and in this platform is what all this sneak and poop can never ever do. And they are too jealous that God bless us with all this kind of talent to do what we are doing and winning soul for the struggle. All right, let us continue. Because as far as they don't like me, they will still come here to watch. They will tell people. Have you ever seen where somebody will be telling somebody, don't go to Simon Ekpa, stop listening to him? What is he saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not said? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you now that people are being IPOB members and Biafrans are being abducted even from Ore? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you that? Because he's not here with us to tell you that. So I'm telling what he should have told you if he is here with us. Okay? But they will tell you, don't go to him. But they are here to listen to what they are going to analyze tomorrow. They will still come to their platform and be telling you, Simon Ekpa said this yesterday. Yesterday he was saying this. Yes, the other day he was saying that. You are destroying it. You are destroying that. You lie. What is the lie? They cannot tell. They cannot tell you the lie. Let us continue. You don't have anything to say, the Abuchi or whatever. I have been, you see, as far as I'm concerned, you don't have anything differently to say other than what the justice of a person have said, and I have been able to prove him wrong by playing the video, and that is my right. So you don't have any other thing to say differently. I have made it very clear. I am the only person that started it officially to call for sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court. If you have any video of anybody or any of your DOS in Radio Biafra calling for sit at home, post it to Biafra to see. It is not, don't post it here. Post it to Biafrans to see. Tell the Biafrans that you were in Simon Ekpa show yesterday and he was saying that he was the one who announced it at home in the first place, and then later on DOS come to announce it. So post the video in your own platform and tell them this is what you are. This is what you went to Simon Ekpa platform to debunk, and let people debate it on your platform. Thank you very much.
In Abuja, the worst of it is that this young man and girl we are brought in from, they've never been to Abuja. They don't know anybody in Abuja. Nobody knows them in Abuja. So we actually find it very difficult to get shorties for them. Then there are also a couple of others. We are still working on that information. They say there are about 15 of them who were taken to Mina again, and some to Kaduna prisons. We have not gotten their details yet, but we are hoping that as soon as we can, we'll get their details and we will swing into action. We also know that there are others they arrested from Ebony. About 15 of them were arrested from Ebony. We have 5 matter in court on their behalf. We've not been allowed to see them. The Nigerian Bar Association, Abuja Buhari branch, also got involved and wrote a letter to the DSS to allow them see these 15 persons. One of those 15 persons is a lawyer. But unfortunately, as I speak to you now, we have not been able to see any of them. The 2 drivers of the Sienna vehicles that brought them to Abuja were released. It was even through those drivers that we got to know they were arrested by the DSS.
Now, this after when this what you hear this man, this lawyer addressing now, was the post I made. I made a post. I posted the list of people that were abducted and posted the list of that 2 drivers were released. So it was after my post that he came now to address it. You see it? This is where The lawyer is addressing that my post now, that the two drivers were released that they did not know. But what did the people do? They were, So this is the post I made calling for the immediate release of the people that are listed their name that were abducted on the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on that 26th of July. You see, that is the point. So we need to do everything for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out with breeze. The breeze that he's going to carry to come out is going to be all the IPOB members in detention. And do you know how that is going to be possible? It is going to be possible when we begin to intensify the sit at home in the entire southern Nigeria. Everybody will begin to talk about it. And our demand is very clear and very simple. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not come out and leave those people there. So let us begin now to demand the unconditional release of every Biafran abducted, because we can no longer meet their bail condition. That is the message this lawyer is passing to Biafrans here. That they can no longer meet the bail condition. The stringent bail condition, where a level 14 and somebody that have a landed property in Abuja should come and stand as a surety to one person. For how many people are you going to get level 14 to come and stand to all of them, for all of them, if they decide to grant all of them bail? So we are not looking at bail. Granting bail for which crime? Granting bail because they come to Abuja in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court. Is that a crime? That somebody should be arrested, detained, and now you want to place the person on bail or release the person on bail? Bail for what crime? For committing no crime. So we are not going to accept any bail. That is the reason why this sit at home has become very imperative. It is one of the, we have so many weapons. Let me tell you, we are loaded. We are loaded with so many weapons. In fact, there are the ones we have not unveiled. So when this sit at home begin to fail, which I believe it will not, even if it didn't fail, we are going to be adding and unveiling other weapons we are going to use, civil disobedient and a lot of them, to ground this government and do whatever we want them to do. So it is something we have to do to release them. Otherwise, you are going to see people wasting 15 years or wasting as long as Nigeria continue to be a country until Biafra come. And we don't want that. We have opportunity to use what we have and what we can use to bring our people out. So let us make sure that from this coming Monday, preach it. Preach it to people. Preach it in Lagos. Preach it in Oyo State. Preach it in Ondo State. Preach it in Ekiti State. Preach it in Ogun State. Preach it in Osun State. Any place where Igbo people, where Biafra people are doing business, make sure they begin to observe sit at home for a change. For a change in their life. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. For a change in their life. Tomorrow, we are going to debunk the Nigeria Army statement indicting the IPOB for our mama arson. They have alleged that IPOB were responsible, and tomorrow I am going to address that lies coming from the pit of hell. The Nigerian military have now the impetus to give a statement claiming that IPOB was responsible for what happened in our mama, and that is what we have been trying to correct after the statement made by Chika Edoziem on Radio Biafra. And some of you who say, do not call name, I don't think you know what it means. We have to be calling the name the way it is, and that's it. It doesn't matter whether you like it. It doesn't matter whether you don't like it. But we have to be calling the name the way it is. So I want you to listen to this report, which tomorrow I will be addressing them. And then after that, we will follow it with write-up, with article, to make sure we put the culpability where culpability is. I want you to listen to the consequences of not knowing what to say at the right time. The consequences of coming to Radio Biafra to announce something very unprepared. I don't know what to call it, but I want you to listen to this.
Of the Nigerian Army on civil reactions trailing the alleged reprisal attack by some officers of the Nigerian Army on civilians in Imo State, an allegation which the Army has fully denied. Gunmen on Monday afternoon were said to have killed a military officer when they attacked some soldiers in Awo Omama in Oru East local government area of Imo State. It is reported that in a reprisal attack, military men allegedly burnt a hotel, cars, houses, and shops. The Nigerian Army, however, said that they only went to the scene to disperse members of the indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network who were forcing people to comply with Monday's sit-at-home order. Well, let's take a look at this video before we come back for a reaction from a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Kingsley Moghalu.
Now, I hope you understand what it means. And of course, we've set this record very straight. The ESN has absolutely nothing to do with our mama issue. It was the military that orchestrated this particular carnage, and it must be condemned. And the military, according to them, were giving narrating how the ESN, according to them, was burning and destroying people's property. This was a lie. But do you know what gave the military the impetus to start making all this kind of frivolous statement? Is because the opportunity was given to them on Radio Biafra. And we cannot accept that. So, and let me tell you, after that pronouncement, Chike Edoziem is yet to come to say he made a mistake, to correct it. No, he's too big to do that. He's too big to come and say, he did not even mention our mama in the first place. He didn't mention our mama. He did not even talk about it. But it is the opportunity. The consequences is what you see now. And we must continue to stand straight, to set the record very, very straight. The military cannot kill our people and turn around to accuse us because somebody make a statement. The military cannot kill our people and use propaganda and blackmail to turn around and accuse our people and accuse ESN. The military are complicit in the carnage, killing, and the ethnic cleansing going on in Biafra land and across Nigeria. We have seen the military involvement in ethnic cleansing, genocide, killing people even in Lekki Togit. What happened? They denied it. So, what kind of moral justification or moral right do the military have to come and start telling story of how ESL was destroying property and they have to come there to disperse them? When they killed people in Lekki Togit, Korokoro, and the video recorded them, they denied it until now. So we are going to address them tomorrow. So do not miss the program when we address the military tomorrow. But this is the battle we are going to be facing. And after addressing them on video, I am going to make a rejoinder to debunk all the things they have done objectively. 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 And let me tell you, when you listen to some of them, they say, oh, some people are enforcing sit at home. Some people, no, who enforce sit at home where? Sit at home where Biafra themselves, voluntarily were sitting at home. Somebody go and enforce it. Is it only in our mama that people observe sit at home? There are places in Biafra land where people did not observe sit at home. Did anybody attack anybody there? The answer is no. So the military were looking for ESN to kill. And they started burning everywhere in our mama. And they turned around to accuse us. So we are going to address that issue tomorrow. Do not miss the program. And on this note, I'm going to say, may God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonia. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPB Worldwide. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sunday Igbo and Oduduwa agitators. May God bless you all. Tomorrow we continue from where we stopped today. Remember, I have given you a task. The task now, of course, not you, the genuine people. I have given the Almajiri E-Warriors a task. Go tomorrow. Somebody say I should let them to talk small. All right. I'm going to give you people 10 minutes. So I'm going to end this program 3 hours, 10 minutes. So 3 hours, 10 minutes. Okay? 3 hours, 10 minutes. And I want people to utilize that time, at least 1 minute, just 1 minute. Okay, Maxwell, welcome to the program. Okay, Maxwell, are you there? Okay, 1 moment. I need to refresh again. I can't hear. Okay, Maxwell, sorry. All right, Maxwell, are you there? Maxwell, are you there? Maxwell, are you there? Hyacinth, are you there? Hyacinth. Hyacinth, are you there? GL, are you there?
GL, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, you can go ahead.
Good. I was the guy who said we should pray when we start the program.
Sorry about that. I can't hear your voice very clearly, but sorry about that.
Can you hear me?
I still cannot hear you. Your voice is cracking.
Okay, can you hear me better now? Is it better? Is it better now?
No.
Oh Lord. Is it better now?
Not at all. Not at all. If you can remove, are you using earphone? You can remove your earphone. All right, Hyacinth, you can go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Ekpa.
Good morning from here.
Okay. It is a sad situation of what's going on in the zoo right now, and what the army they said about the attack on our mama. Because if you can remember, some time ago, I said the DOS, they know what they are doing. These people, it is no longer a hidden thing. They work directly with our enemies. They work with the stakeholders of the country and everything. Each and every time they come out to make statements, they know what they are saying. It's just like the way Maya Lafia died, how the church set him up. It was the same way the DOS set up Chiwetala. They come out to make a statement. That is when the zoo will always act. What concerns Edozim with ESN? That he has already given the zoo military a nod to go after the ESN, and that nothing will happen. That is why they committed that atrocity in our mama. And from that day to today, said nothing about it. They are busy cooking up something else. All they are saying today, as of today, is the autopilot. This is you people's grand plan. Dr. Nelly has finally come out to say is he do and so on. Can you imagine such useless statements coming from these people? We are talking about a struggle. We are talking about achieving something. We are talking about people dying. But these bastards are there looking for who will serve them, who will worship them. Even the scripture, Jesus says a leader must serve the people. Why is it that these drunk bastards, what they are after is Biafran serving them? Do they not know the meaning of IPOB? It means indigenous people of Biafra. If you are a full-blooded Biafra, not a Janjaweed type of Biafra that maybe your mother or your father had one flimsy relationship with Fulanis, and as a result of that, you are now the byproduct of such a relationship. You now call yourself a Biafra. No. I believe that the DOS, their mother or their father, got them from a wayward relationship with the Janjaweed. That is why they are acting like Janjaweeds. What are they trying to enforce? Why are they raising up people to attack those that are saying the truth in the struggle? How come it's now Nelly Ofuebu that set up our leader? Why is it that Biafrans are dead when them that even has a opportunity to come out on air or on media? First and foremost, when they kidnap our leader, they told them that our leader is in trouble. They denied it. Later, Chena Sanwo-Olu, the thug, he came out as a thug. He shouted. He said all sort of nonsense about Kanunta. What happened to you when they kidnapped your brother? Why you knew about it? Why didn't you say anything? All those times, people have forgotten what transpired. Who was holding our leaders' social media accounts? Who was holding it? Who was the Biafrans? As if it was our leader that was speaking. People don't think of all these things. Then suddenly, they hire idiots, drunkard. I don't know if she's not a woman. She that married an Oyibo 380 in South Africa. That one, her basic priority is Nelly. Then later, she now graduated from Nelly to Ekpa. And yet, she's a media personality. They don't bring any exposition.
Don't mention inconsequential people on my program.
No, I don't want to mention their names because their name is a virus. If I mention their name now, your system might crash. Now, as media personalities, as they claim, self-acclaimed, they don't bring anything educative. They don't bring anything exposition to expose the weaknesses of our enemies. They don't even say anything about the way our leader was kidnapped. All they are just saying is they are attacking the people that are working on the truth, the people that are bringing expositions to awaken the Biafrans that are sleeping. They are attacking them, making every day, they make different videos. Every day, they make different analysis. What are these analyses? An idiot today was saying, in the autopilot, this is you people's grand plan to change Biafra to Idu. Are you an imbecile? What is wrong with your thinking faculty? You cannot even reason critically. You cannot even reason positively, not to talk of critically. Common sense is not common at all. Oh. And the Bible said if you cast your pearl among swine, it will be trampled on the ground. And Bible used swine, but I'm telling you the honest truth, COS people. Swine is a very clean animal compared to DOS people. And I can prove it to you. When Jesus cast out the demons entered the swine, the swine said, no, demons cannot live in me. And they committed suicide. These DOS people, they are demons. They are doing nothing about this struggle. All the people that are, okay, before they suspended, before that guy did his coup, Edozen did his coup against Madam Oyibo, they first of all brought up their media janjaweed. And those ones were busy attacking Bruce Fenn. Hey, Bruce Fenn is doing nothing. I can assure you people, I can do this, I can do that. That Bruce Fenn, he brought out to surgery. Well, their own reasoning is usually based on surgery.
All right.
Sleeping in hotel and shitting and shitting and shitting. Can you imagine such an English coming from a media personality?
Yes, I said when you look at the time, you know that the time has gone. I wanted to have 3 hours 10 minutes, and we're already 3 hours 11 minutes, and you are the only one who have spoken here. So I think we'll have to continue tomorrow because I have to sleep. And I apologize to those who did not make it to speak today. Tomorrow we'll have more of interactive section after the exposition and debunking of the Nigeria Army claim on IPOB. We are going to have more of interactive session. So I have to end the broadcast because I need sleep. I need my sleep.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. On this note, I ask everyone to let us continue tomorrow. And like I have said, those who have anything to comment about the position I've made about sit at home. Abuchi Oi, thanks for your super chat. MSA, you have enormous patient giving notoriety to fools. Who cares who started sit at home or who joined IPOB first? You and Dr. Nelly are God-given and our subconscious. Keep it up. Bottom line is result. Thank you very much. The bottom line is result, and that's what we are all about. And anybody who want to listen to the broadcast of the eve of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court date, which is on the 26th of July, you can go to our page, both on enterbiafra.com, both on Enter Biafra live streaming app, both on YouTube. Thank you, Abumwa Biafra, and good night to you as well. Both on Enter Biafra YouTube page, you can go there and watch the full video, full broadcast, where I call for sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And like I said, it is not because of my calling for sit at home, but because autopiloted. People already decided to sit at home even before anybody announced it. It is autopilot. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Good night.